Go. And then it goes.
Hey there, it's Outcast5 here with another commentary. Recording this for the second time because I'm an idiot and I didn't record it the first time I went through, so I was just talking to myself like an idiot. I feel great now. Anyways, sorry I haven't put out a video in a while, and you know, I've just had some things going on and I've had some issues with my recording software, but I got that all fixed, so here I am. Everything's in the past, you know, we're moving on. And I got a little torp bombing video here for you today. And it's kind of short. I won't get everything in that I want to say, but you know, I'll do my best. And here, when I'm launching, how I group my bombers so well is I'm selecting them all, and then I'm switching. You know, and intermittently I'm pressing the lower altitude key, and then after that I'm going to alternate by right-clicking. So I'm just going lower altitude key, right-click, lower altitude key, right-click, etc. And I'm just sending them out to a point. And then on their way to the target, I'm just going to make some fine adjustments, as you can see here, just small adjustments that, you know, really all I can say is, you know, just practice and you'll figure out what you need to do in order to adjust them correctly. And here, I'm kind of playing a support role here, Torp Bomber Whore, and what I like to do is go for a large target at the beginning, whatever's out there the farthest, and I see this Iowa, and I'm going to go for him, and then I see something even juicier. So I kind of call off the dogs, I back up here a little bit, and I'm going to go in for this Montana, because he doesn't seem to be paying attention, so I'm going to drop him from a distance because I already took a little AAW damage. And sure enough, he's out for his Sunday Navy field drive in his big battleship, not really caring about what's going on. So I take advantage of that, and I you know, send him to the spectator mode because he ain't going to be playing anymore in this game. Anyways, what I'm doing here is I'm loading up another wave already. You know, with a Torp Bomber Whore, it's insane how many planes you can put up in such a short time, especially with that patch that they did for CVs. Oh, and real quick, here I'm getting chased by fighters, so I send my used bombers away from my bombers that are unused, that are going to go to a target. And that's one tactic to try and, you know, keep your bombers alive that you're trying to get out there. But unfortunately, this guy, he sees what I'm doing. He sees my scheming ways, so he goes in after my bombers again. But I decide to one-up him and outplay him right here. I find myself a line 1 with good AAW, and you know, I say, okay, go ahead, I'm trying to shoot down my bombers, and he says, all right, and line 1 says, denied. You know, the AAW, the line 1 just tears those fighters up, because I saw they were tier 2, so I figured they weren't very high, and sure enough, that worked out for me pretty well. So I'm back onto my bomber horn way, you know, slight obstacle, slight hiccup, but got through that. And I'm just going to go ahead and go for the most important target I see here. You know, I usually, if I see a sub, I'll go for it. You know, I try and help my team out when I'm in a Torp Bomber Whore setup, and that's just one of the ways I do so. Right here, I just do a quick turn at the end. That's pretty much how I always torp bomb. Go straight for the center of the ship. That's where you want to aim with your torpedoes, regardless of if you're in a sub, if you're in a ship that's actually dropping torpedoes, or if you're in a torp bomber or in a CV. You want to aim for the center of a ship. In fact, you can do up to 50% more damage, I believe, compared to hitting the tip, you know, either one of the ends of the ship, as compared to hitting the center of the ship. So that's something you definitely want to try and aim for. And what I like to do is I like to turn in at one of the last seconds and aim for the center of the ship. And you know, I'll kind of ride my bombers parallel with the ship, and then, like I said, just turn them in at the last second, do that quick turn, so that they're kind of less expectant, I don't know, of that bombing run. And here, you know, I'm just doing what I can to continue helping out. I'm going to take out this CV here, get some fighters out of the air. You know, that'll help me out as well too, honestly. But you know, I've got them a little bit above the altitude. Drop them down, turn them in, and go straight for the center of that ship. And he's not going to survive that, because that was dead on in the center. And these are some pretty deadly torpedoes. The French torp bombers are very nice. You know, all the French bombers are very nice, overpowered, one might say, and I would tend to agree. You know, I mean, I'm using a French ship, but I'm not going to pretend like I don't think they're overpowered. And there, right there, you see, I'm just letting my bombers get shot down. I didn't really care. You know, some people will say, wow, you know, you really suck. Why aren't you even paying attention to those bombers? They're just getting slaughtered. Well, honestly, if you look how many bombers I'm carrying, I got over 70 bombers left on this still. And the quicker a bomber gets home or gets shot down, that's the quicker I can launch more of those bombers on that pilot. So honestly, it helps me out getting my bombers shot down on their way home. That just means, like I said, I can just launch quicker, and it's already ridiculous how quick you can launch bombers these days after the CV patch that I didn't really think was needed. I mean, part of that patch was needed, but the part where you can launch bombers quicker, that was stupid. And that's coming from somebody that plays on a Bomber Whore account. It was stupid and it was unneeded. And I hate to sound like such a negative Nancy, but it just wasn't something needed. It doesn't promote any sort of better gameplay, and it doesn't really help out the masses. And in fact, it just kind of helps out the minority, which are actually, it might even be the majority these days, the people that like to launch 8 bombers on a single pilot. Well, now they can do that quicker and they feel better about themselves. Well, here's some news. That's not a good thing. Launching 8 bombers on one pilot, 9, maybe even 10 in your PCV, it really pains me to see that. I feel like a little bit of my inner CV player dies every time somebody launches so many bombers on one pilot. Anyways, this game's wrapping up. Sorry I kind of went off on a tangent there, and just go ahead and give me some feedback, guys. Let me know if you're still watching these videos. I really don't know, and if so, I'll continue to keep making them. And I know I've been doing a lot of CV videos lately, but I'll get back to the BB stuff real soon, I promise. And anyways, hope the holidays were good for you, and we'll catch you later.